I'm starting to realize that this project I set out to do, I didn't fully understand.
We were suspecting, oh, maybe there's some dyslexia here, or...
It is 10:15 and I had committed to start writing my book at 9 o'clock. So we're currently an hour and 15 minutes late, according to the plan. But, you know, it's really weird. Like, I have multiple pressures going on in my head. One is my own pressure of saying, like, you need to stick with your plan. Can't you do this? You suck. How hard can it be? Like, it's not like I have a day job. And then, in addition to that, I don't know if this is just from my religious upbringing or if everyone deals with this, but in being a vlogger, I feel like, oh, part of being a vlogger is being a good example, which means inspiring people by doing what you say you're gonna do, by creating some semblance of excellence or some bullshit, which I don't even actually believe. But I realized, like, on a day like this, when I knew my book is so far behind, and I also knew, like, my day's behind, I don't like talking about that. It either feels like failure or it feels whiny, and I didn't even want to vlog today. Because I was like, what good is that? I would rather show people this progressive win towards victory so that that can inspire people. That's the story I prefer to share. But it's not the real story. So instead, there's a mixture of feelings. There are feelings of failure, of like, oh, okay, maybe two things I'm thinking of are either I just couldn't do what I set out to do, or maybe my expectations of myself were actually unrealistic. That's something that I've come to see more and more about myself, is sometimes it's not that I can't, like I'm failing at doing the goal itself, but actually I set like unrealistic goals for myself. Like, I wanted to write 4 books in my 40th year of life, which was a year or 2 ago. Well, that never happened, but I did a lot of other stuff, I guess. But you know, I'm learning to also be more present. Like, Cammie's dealing with allergies right now, and that's slowing her down, which is slowing me down. And I just wanted to lie in bed with her for like an extra hour today. So I did. Do I regret that? No. But for some reason, it's harder to talk about me making that choice than succeeding at my productive accomplishment or whatever. Oh, I guess this is the other thing I was gonna say. I can also focus on, there's a lot of positive things coming out of this time, so I don't regret setting the audacious goal of writing the book in the week, which actually didn't seem too audacious because I'd done it before. But this is different than that, evidently, and I'm still moving forward with it. In fact, I'm starting to realize that this project I set out to do, I didn't fully understand, but I'm coming to understand it more, and that is like good enough for me. So I don't know what that means in terms of, like, I feel bad for like leading people on and be like, hey, I'm gonna do this in a week. But this is what day 4 looks like, and I don't think it's gonna get done. But I do want to, like, maybe write for a solid hour now. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see how that goes.
We are on our way to a class for Philia at someone's house. right. Time for you to get out. Bye. Have a good time. As some of you might remember, I don't know if we actually talked about this on this channel or if it was just a podcast, but just a quick kind of summary is Ben and I realized that Philia had, that the way that I taught the other kids how to read was not working for her. And so I just think that she has different needs than we were used to in how she processes information or how she learns. And so, you know, we were suspecting, oh, maybe there's some dyslexia here, or I don't know, but the label is kind of less important to us, and it's more of just trying to meet her needs. And I'm really, really thankful that we found Amanda, a friend of ours. I was just talking to her about what we were learning about Philia, and she's like, oh, well, I have a friend that teaches kids that either have dyslexia or just have other like learning needs that are different from the mainstream whatever. And so that led me to talking to Amanda, and we just started scheduling these 1 hour twice a week where I just bring her to her home. And it's been really cool because Philia really enjoys it, for one. And Amanda she knows all about Montessori and how to teach kids in that way, which I highly respect that. It just seems like she just really knows how to teach someone like Philia. And she's super sweet and kind, and I just feel really grateful to have found her, because Ben and I really wanted to give Philia whatever she needed, you know, and to be able to find a resource like this in Amanda has been super, super cool. So yeah, I have an hour to kind of kill, which is kind of nice. So usually I like grab a coffee and maybe read, but we'll see. And I'm gonna give Philia a chance to talk in a little bit about how this has all been for her, and if, you know, what she enjoys about it, and anything that she wants to talk about. All right, how was today?
It was fun.
Cool. So let's see what you learned. You learned what does she call this?
If.
Well, this is of, but like this is a looking. Oh, like sight words maybe.
It's like the same as that. Like she's doing the same as
different.
that.
Okay. And then you're working on and closed syllables. Is that what she called these? So yeah, this is cool. What's one of your favorite things that you do here?
I think maybe like I really like these.
Mm-hmm.
I just started these and I like them.
Are you enjoying learning this stuff with Amanda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you even get to like color and draw some, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes you get to you get to learn outside, right? You get to choose.
Yeah, it depends on the weather though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and you can do it on the porch too. So.
Yeah. But you seem to really enjoy being outside. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like being on the porch.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.